Look at this chart. While you were sleeping last night, silver was making people money. Not traders frantically watching screens at 3 a.m. Not Wall Street analysts crunching numbers. Just regular people who bought silver and did absolutely nothing. And here's the thing, this might be the biggest wealth transfer opportunity you'll see in your lifetime. Let me explain why. For decades, silver has been the most manipulated asset on the planet. While the price was being crushed on paper markets, something incredible was happening behind the scenes. China was buying. Russia was buying. India was buying. They were stacking physical silver at dirt cheap prices while banks played games with paper contracts. And now, that paper market is breaking. The suppression is ending. And lazy investors who simply bought and held are about to be rewarded in ways most people can't even imagine. Because here's what nobody wants to talk about. In 1980, silver peaked at $50 an ounce. Adjusted for inflation, that's $200 in today's dollars. Right now, as of January 12, 2026, silver is trading at around $84 per ounce. That means we're not even halfway to silver's inflation-adjusted all-time high. And this time, the fundamentals are 10 times stronger than they were in 1980. Back then, it was just speculation. Today, it's necessity. Silver isn't just money anymore. It's the most critical industrial metal on the planet. Every solar panel, every electric vehicle, every smartphone, every 5G tower, they all require silver. And we're running out of it. The world produces about 835 million ounces of silver per year. But we consume over 1 billion ounces annually. That's over a 200 million ounce deficit. And 2026 marks the 5th straight year of supply deficits. This isn't a temporary imbalance. This is a structural crisis. Solar panel demand alone is projected to consume massive portions of the world's silver supply. Electric vehicles use twice as much silver as traditional cars. AI data centers require massive amounts of silver for their electrical systems. This isn't speculation. This is physics. Modern civilization cannot function without silver. And here's where it gets insane. The gold to silver ratio. Historically, silver has traded at 15 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. That ratio held for thousands of years because that's roughly how much silver exists in the Earth's crust compared to gold. But today, as of January 12, 2026, gold is trading at around $4,600 an ounce while silver is at $84. That's a ratio of about 55 to 1. Silver is trading at less than 2% of gold's price. If silver returned to its historical 15 to 1 ratio with gold at current prices, silver would be trading at over $306 an ounce. That's a 265% increase from today's levels. But it gets even better. Because gold isn't stopping at $4,600. Central banks just bought over 1,000 tons of gold for the 3rd year in a row. They're diversifying away from the dollar. They're preparing for something. And when gold continues climbing, silver won't just follow. It will explode. Because silver always moves faster than gold. In every bull market, silver outperforms gold by 2 to 3 times. In 2025, gold went up 73%. Silver went up 170%. That's the leverage. That's why lazy silver investors are quietly getting rich while everyone else is distracted. And here's the geopolitical wildcard nobody's talking about. China controls 60 to 70% of the global silver refining market. Not silver mining, but silver processing and refining. Even silver mined in other countries gets shipped to China for refining. They have a stranglehold on the supply chain. And starting January 1, 2026, China implemented new export controls requiring government licenses to export silver. That means 60 to 70% of globally traded refined silver now requires Beijing's approval to leave the country. What happens when China restricts silver exports to prioritize their domestic solar and EV industries? The price doesn't just go up. It goes parabolic. Then there's Mexico. Mexico is the world's largest silver producer, accounting for about 24% of global mine supply with 6,300 metric tons produced in 2024. And right now, Mexico is in chaos. Cartels are taking over mining regions. The US is threatening military intervention. Production is being disrupted. And every ounce of silver that doesn't come out of the ground in Mexico is an ounce the world doesn't have. Supply shocks don't create 10% price increases. They create 100% price increases. And we're watching it happen in real time. Meanwhile, the paper silver market is collapsing. For years, banks sold paper contracts representing silver that didn't exist. They naked shorted the market to suppress prices. But physical demand is now overwhelming the system. The London bullion market is showing record tightness. Lease rates spiked above 5% multiple times in 2025, well above historical near-zero levels. Premiums on physical silver are exploding. Shanghai silver has been trading at significant premiums over New York silver. That means physical buyers are willing to pay significantly more than the paper price just to get their hands on actual metal. The paper market is losing control. And when it breaks, the price discovery will be violent. This is why lazy investors are winning. They didn't try to time the market. They didn't trade in and out. They didn't trust paper promises. They bought physical silver and held it. No margin calls. No counterparty risk. No liquidations. Just silver in a safe. And while traders got wrecked playing with leverage, physical stackers just existed. And their silver went from around $30 an ounce in early 2025 to $84 today. That's a 180% return in 1 year by doing literally nothing. And here's the beautiful part. It's not too late. Silver at $84 might sound expensive if you're thinking short term. But if you're thinking about where silver is going, $84 is dirt cheap. Because when silver hits its inflation-adjusted high of $200, early stackers will look like geniuses. When the gold to silver ratio corrects to even 20-to-1 and silver hits $230 based on gold's current price of $4,600, people will wish they bought at $84. And when supply shocks from China's export controls and Mexico's instability collide with exploding industrial demand, silver won't just double. It will go multiples higher. This isn't financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy silver. But I am telling you that the lazy investors who understand what's happening, they're positioning themselves for a generational wealth transfer. They're not waiting for confirmation. They're not waiting for CNBC to tell them it's safe. They're stacking silver while it's still available at reasonable prices. Because they know that the time to buy isn't when everyone agrees it's a good idea. It's when the fundamentals are screaming opportunity and the crowd is still distracted. Silver has a dual purpose that no other asset has. It's both money and an industrial metal. That means it benefits from monetary chaos and technological demand simultaneously. When inflation rises, silver rises as a store of value. When the economy booms, silver rises as an industrial input. It wins in both scenarios. And right now, we're getting both at the same time. Inflation concerns are keeping precious metals strong, while green energy and AI are driving industrial demand to record levels. So, while traders are losing sleep trying to time the perfect entry, lazy silver investors are sleeping soundly knowing they own a tangible asset that the world desperately needs and cannot function without. They're not checking prices every hour. They're not panicking over 5% pullbacks. They're just holding. And every month, they buy a little more. Dollar cost averaging. The laziest strategy in existence. And it's crushing everything else. The opportunity is right in front of you. As of January 12, 2026, silver at $84 with $200 to $300 plus upside potential. A gold to silver ratio sitting at 55-to-1 when it should be 15-to-1. Supply chains controlled by China with new export restrictions as of January 1st. Major production coming from a destabilizing Mexico. A paper market that's collapsing under physical demand. The fifth consecutive year of supply deficits. Industrial consumption outpacing production. And a monetary system that's driving central banks into hard assets at record pace. This is the setup. This is the moment. The lazy investors who recognize it are positioning themselves now. Not tomorrow. Not next month. Now. Because when silver makes its move, it won't be gradual. It will be explosive. And the people who waited for confirmation will be buying at $150 wishing they had bought at $84. So, if you understand what's happening, you know what to do. Stack silver. Stay patient. Stay lazy. And let the fundamentals do the work. If you found this valuable, smash that like button and subscribe to the Silver Gambit for more unfiltered silver market analysis. The lazy way to wealth is just getting started.